Department of Wildlife Conservation, Outdoor Oklahoma.
Hello and welcome to Outdoor Oklahoma. I'm Todd Craighead, and today I'm with Niall Taylor. Welcome, Niall.
Thank you for having me.
Niall is the Oklahoma Station Chapter President of Safari Club International, and you're here to make a very special donation to the department. We'll be visiting about that in just a minute. But tell me first just a little bit about Safari Club.
Safari Club International Oklahoma City Station Chapter is a nationwide organization, and we're for conservation of wildlife and dedicated to the hunters.
You know, that sounds a lot about what the Wildlife Department's all about, too.
You bet.
And maybe that's why we've had such a good working relationship over the last several years. And today we're here so that you can make a presentation of this trailer. Tell me a little bit about it.
You bet. The Department of Wildlife came to us with a project of the STEP program that they needed this 24-foot gooseneck trailer to be able to use to haul their shooting equipment in that they go out to the youth of Oklahoma and the FFAs and do the shooting rounds and everything with them. And it's an excellent idea, and we hooked onto it and donated the trailer to them.
Oh, that's wonderful. You know, this is the STEP program, like you mentioned, is the Shotgun Training Education Program, where we've had the opportunity over the last several years to introduce literally thousands of people to the shotgun shooting sports. And our coordinator for the department is Ed Kunis. We'll be visiting with Ed a little bit later. But let's talk a little bit more about some of these relationships and partnerships that we've had over the years.
We've worked with the Department of Wildlife on a lot of different projects. One of them is the elk project down the southeast part, and the putting in the new gene pool and getting the animals in and collared so that they could watch them and follow them through.
You bet.
And increase the elk population herd in Oklahoma.
Yeah, that was at the Pushmataha Wildlife Management Area.
Yes.
And maybe we'll be able to do that again in the future too.
You bet.
You bet.
Talking about it now.
You know, another project that you're involved with is a youth essay writing competition.
Yes, we do that yearly, and it's education through, and they go through the ALLS program and out for their hunts and everything, and they submit their essays in. At the March event that we have, we always announce and have our contest winners there.
Well, that's great. You know, let me switch gears on here just a minute, Niall. Do you like to turkey hunt?
Oh, you bet. It's right around the corner.
Me too, you bet. And today, like I mentioned, we'll be going on a very special turkey hunt in the Panhandle. We'll first be going out shotgun patterning with a hunter. His name is Tucker, and his dad, Arliss Heglin. They're going to be patterning their shotgun, which is very important. And then we're going to be going out actually hunting the next day with Tucker's cousin, Trapper. So let's head out and do that right now.
Well, are you ready for your big hunt tomorrow?
Yes, I am.
Your cousin Trapper's going to take you out and try to call you in a big tom.
Yes, I hope he does.
Well, we probably better do a little pattern of your gun so we'll know what distance you can shoot at, okay?
All right.
I've made some targets out there, 3 different toms. One of them's a little bit short and the other one's kind of tall and one in between, okay?
Yes.
So we'll be shooting at about 20 yards,
Yes.
shooting one at 30, and then a one at 40.
Okay.
And you're shooting a 20 gauge. It's kind of a youth-sized gun, so we're gonna want to know where that gun will pattern. 40 may be just stretching a little bit for it.
Okay.
Okay, let's go on up here at 20 yards.
All right.
We're gonna be sitting on the ground there, so we want to pattern your gun the same way you're gonna be shooting. So get down on your butt. Get a good solid brace. You want to be good. You're gonna be on the fence line tomorrow, set up in that little blind. And we want to have a good brace, get your gun up there, get nice and calm. And we're going to be shooting some 3-inch mags. They're going to number 4 shot. And we're going to want to, when that gobbler gets out there, this is about 20 yards, we're going to want to place that bead of that barrel right on the bottom of his neck there, so we can hit him in the head part there.
Yes.
If you get excited tomorrow, just calm down. You got plenty of time there. Keep the muzzle always pointed in the safe direction, and don't put that shell in the gun until the hunt's on, okay?
All right.
Keep the safety on and everything till you're ready, okay?
All right.
Just whatever you have to do to get comfortable. Once you get that way, you don't want to move a lot in front of the turkey, okay? You got it, man. Okay, that looked like a hit. Let's go back and try the 30 yard, okay?
All right.
Now tomorrow you want to make sure that bird is facing you. You don't want it walking away from you. You want his head up when he's looking at you, okay? Just wait till you're comfortable with the shot when he presents you one. And you got to remember to squeeze the trigger, not jerk. Don't think about any kicking. Okay, we're going to go back here and try one at 40. Now this, we want a shot at 30 or in closer. But this is 40, and this is going to be about at the maximum range of this gun at the short barrel and everything, even though it's got a full choke. But we're going to pattern it, just compare it, okay?
Okay.
Now, tomorrow, if you hit that bird like you did on that last shot, and he goes flopping around, he's dead. He's down. Just leave your gun like it is, the spent bullet in the chamber. Don't need to cock a new one in. Put your gun on safety. Celebrate all you want.
All right.
You know, but that bird's gonna be dead, okay?
Okay.
You don't need to be shooting at it again, okay?
All right.
Just remember everything you've learned in hunter safety courses. Always treat that gun as if it was loaded at any time. We're gonna keep it unloaded until we get down at the fence line, okay?
Okay.
Then you can put some shells in it. You can keep the chamber empty until it gets at least, you know, probably the turkeys are out of the deal, and then you can slip one in it.
Okay.
You don't want to make much movement after that, okay?
All right.
There again, get good and comfortable and steady. Nice and steady. Bottom of the neck. Squeeze. If you get deep breath. Let's go up and see where you hit on the targets. Well, that pattern really opened up on that 40. It's way out clear around here.
Yes.
One BB in the head, but that's kind of pushing it.
Yes.
I think 40's probably way too much.
Okay.
You know, most of the pattern's up here, but it's almost 2.5 foot diameter.
Okay.
This 30-yard one here, you know, you got several the patterns up here, but you got several BBs right in the head.
Okay.
So you're consistently shooting just a little bit high, so we want to, you know, maybe aim a little bit low. It's right dead center in the middle, so instead of aiming here, we might want to aim just down a little bit lower, okay?
All right.
Your second one at 20 yards was really a tight pattern, probably about 10 inches to foot, most of the BBs there. Several of them right in the head, but it's just off to the right just a little bit, but that was still good there. I think we want to be shooting probably somewhere in between 25 and 30 with this gun.
Okay.
Okay? We want to check and go back and visualize in your mind where 25 and 30 yards is, okay? So you can get comfortable with that, okay?
All right.
Okay, well, let's just walk on back, and maybe that old cuz of yours can put you on a big tom tomorrow.
Hopefully.
Well, he did pretty good in rifle, putting you on a good deer, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
He's kind of lucky at that deer hunting, though.
Yeah.
Now that Tucker is confident with the patterning of his gun, he's ready to head out on what will no doubt be a memorable first turkey hunt with his cousin Trapper.
You ready to get you a tom?
Yes, I am.
Well, it's great that the weather's cooperated with us.
Yeah, it's really calm this morning. I hope it stays pretty calm.
Yeah. That wind is pretty fearsome those last couple days.
Yes, it has been.
We got some good rain.
Yes.
Well, did you get to shoot your gun some before you came out?
Yes, I did. I shot it yesterday afternoon.
How was it?
Well, I did pretty good until I got out to 40 range.
Yeah,
40-yard range.
turkeys are waking up a little bit.
Yeah.
Couple deer out there. Do you see him? Look right between the turkeys and go on towards the tree row. And there's some deer right out there. You can just barely make them out. They're kind of dark spots. Guess that's a good sign that we snuck in pretty good. It's always nice to get off work and spend a little outdoors time. I remember when your dad took me in. I was about, well, a little younger than you were. Yeah, we couldn't ask for any better morning. If we bag a turkey here in a little bit, it'll be a perfect one, won't it? Here they come, you see them? Now remember, turkeys have really good eyesight. So they can see any movement. This will be really slow. Go ahead and put a shell in your gun. Make sure it's on safety. It'll work then. Let's still pull back. Are they gonna escape us? Nothing can be close this way where you're gonna be able to get a shot. Get a shot. You're shooting through the bush.
This morning we came out here and set up decoys, and they're roosting up in the trees over yonder, and sunrise they came down and started walking around, and they walked around just about to leave, and we were trying to call them in over here so we can get a shot, because there's a couple toms in there that looked pretty good, and they kind of played a game with us and just stayed over there, and we tried calling them in, and finally they gave in, and two of them walked down this way, and I was gonna take a shot, but the bushes here was in the way, and they were a little bit too far out, so they turned around and went off somewhere else.
All along, the toms weren't wanting to move away from the hens very good, and the hens definitely weren't wanting to move in close on us. And finally, over here, they broke, and the hens started putting at the toms, kind of thinking something wasn't right. Those hens aren't moving out there, or our decoys. And finally, they broke some, but still just a little out of range of a good shot. And then they decided they better get back to their hens, and that was our hunt. So we'll get him on something else here in a little bit and find out where they're at.